Guess what? You've been fed a big ol' lie. You've been told that a beautiful, stylish living room is off limits until your kids are all grown up and out of the house. That during this wild, wonderful, chaotic chapter of your life, you have to settle for a wild filled with plastics, primary colors, and furniture that looks like it's apologizing for existing. You scroll through Pinterest, eyeing those pristine, cloud like white sofas and minimalist shelves, and you can't help but let out a sad, tired laugh. That world is not for you, not with a toddler who treats every surface like a canvas and every cushion like a trampoline. But guess what? I have good news. In 2026, that lie is officially cancelled. We are done choosing between a home we love and the one that can withstand the whirlwind of family life. This isn't about compromise. It's about being smarter, bolder, and embracing design trends that are secretly made for the beautiful chaos of modern family living. So, if you're ready to stop waiting and start living in a home that feels like yours again, even with the little ones, stick around. We are about to create the ultimate 2026 living space that your toddlers literally can't ruin. First things first, let's talk about what we are leaving behind. We'll call it the Instagram perfect era. For years, the gold standard of design has been a sterile, minimalist box that is all white walls, pale, greige, everything, and furniture so delicate it looks like it would shatter if you even glanced at it twice. It's a look that screams perfection, yes, but it clearly wasn't designed by or for anyone who's ever had to clean up your gut with a baby wipe. In 2026, designers and real families are saying no more. We are breaking free from the beige and gray prison. And why is that? Because those spaces, in their quest for minimalist perfection, create maximum anxiety. Every smudge, every spill, every crayon mark feels like a disaster waiting to happen. They are cold, unforgiving, and honestly, pretty boring sometimes. Life isn't monochrome, even though I love monochrome palettes. Family life is bursting with colors, textures, and yes, a little bit of mess. The new wave of design isn't about rejecting beauty, it's about refining it. It's about moving away from spaces that feel staged and untouchable and towards rooms that feel layered, personal, and deeply comfortable. Homes that feel like a sanctuary, not a showroom. And the best part, these new trends are inherently more durable and kid friendly than anything we've ever seen before. So, where do we start? With the two things that make the biggest impact, color and seating. Let's dive into color. If you have a toddler, dark, rich, moody colors are your new best friend. For 2026, we are seeing a huge shift towards what designers are calling cocooning colors. Think deep, earthy olive greens, moody blues, warm chocolate browns, and softened plums and terracottas. These shades are trending not just because they are gorgeous, but because they are masters of disguise. A splash of juice on a sticky handprint doesn't scream for attention on a rich, saturated wall. These colors wrap the room in a warm, intimate, huge, creating a calming sanctuary perfect for winding down after a long day of toddler negotiations. There's even a technique called color capping, where you paint the upper portion of the wall and even the ceiling in a tonal shade, making the room feel incredibly immersive and cozy. it's a high impact design choice that is also very practical. Now let's talk about the centerpiece of the living room, the sofa. The days of stiff, formal, untouchable sofas are over. 2026 is all about soft, sculptural, oversized couches. We are talking about carved, kidney-shaped sofas that soften the hard edge of a room and invite conversation. These aren't just pieces of furniture, they are invitations. Invitations to pile on for a movie, build an epic fort, or just sink in for a family cuddle puddle. The key word for families in 2026 is modular. Modular seating is taking off because it's adaptable. You can reconfigure it for a playdate, separate the pieces for extra seating when guests come over, or push it all together for the ultimate lounge experience. But here's the most important part: the fabric. Look for sofas upholstered in performance fabrics. This is non-negotiable. Perennials or even modern high-end polyesters and buckles are designed to be stain resistant, water repellent, and super easy to clean. They look and feel just as luxurious as their more delicate counterparts, velvet, chenille, duby woven, but they can handle almost anything your kids throw at them. So far feeling inspired to ditch the beige yet? It's amazing how simple shift in color and smarter sofa choices can completely change the game. If you're ready to embrace a more colorful, comfortable life, drop a comment below and tell me which cocooning colors you would choose for your living room. And if you want more tips on creating a home that's both beautiful and bulletproof, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the community. All right, your walls are now a gorgeous, forgiving color, and you've gotten a sofa that you can actually live on. Now it's time to layer in personalities and durabilities with texture and pattern. This year is all about texture maxing. This means layering different materials to create a space that feels rich, warm, and interesting. Think plush, soft rugs, velvet pillows, linen curtains, and rattan or dark wood accents. This isn't just a design trend, it's a sensory experience that's fantastic for your children. Your floor is the first line of defense. And in 2026 approach is all about layering rugs. Start with a large durable base like a flat weave or an indoor/outdoor rug, and then layer a smaller, plusher, and most importantly, washable rug on top. The market for machine washable rugs has exploded, and they are now coming in incredible patterns and high-end styles. So when the inevitable spills happen, you're not steam cleaning your entire floor, you're just tossing a rag in the washer. Natural wood is also making a huge comeback because it's the original performance fiber, naturally stain resistant and incredibly durable. And let's chat about pattern. Minimalism had us scared, for patterns, but they are back in a big way. And they are perfect for hiding the realistic of daily life. We are seeing subtle organic botanical prints, vintage inspired florals, tapestry prints, and even sophisticated animal prints like leopards. The key is to use them intentionally. A patterned armchair, a few bold cushions, or a statement rug can hide a multitude of scenes while hiding a huge dose of personality. This leads us to another major trend: eclectic personal collection. The days of the matchy three-piece furniture suites are long gone. In 2026 is about mixing mismatched antiques, vintage finds, and meaningful souvenirs. This approach, sometimes called a Hollywood cottage vibe, is all about creating a space that tells your family a story. It's about not just being afraid of a little imperfection. That chair with a bit of patina you found at a thrift store, it already has a story. So you don't have to be precious about it. This is liberating for parents. It means your home can feel curated and soulful without being fragile. Finally, let's talk about the two things that tie it all together and make a family living room truly functional: lighting and storage. Forget the harsh single overhead light that makes everyone feel like they are under interrogation. In 2026, lighting is all about creating a warm, moody, and layered glow. Think oversized sculptural floor lamps, large pendants, and table lamps that create cozy vignettes. The goal is to have multiple light sources that you can adjust for different moods. Bright for playtime, soft and warm for bedtime stories. This shifts away from harsh LED towards a gentle glow instantly, making a room feel more relaxed and calm for you and for your children. Now for the holy grail of family design: storage. But you're not talking about shoving a bunch of ugly plastic bins in the corner. The 2026 solution is statement cabinetry and built-in. Think beautiful sideboards, decorative credenzas, or floor-to-ceiling built-in shelves that combine open display areas with closed storage. This is the ultimate hiding in plain sight strategy. The open shelves are for beautiful books and treasured objects placed up high. The closed cabinet below, perhaps with stylish fabric or rattan panels, are for the mountains of toys, games, and blankets. It becomes an intentional architectural feature of a room, not a sad afterthought. Padded ottomans with hidden storage are another genius hack. They offer soft edge, extra seating, and a place to dump everything at the end of the day. By defining zones with rugs and furniture, you can also create a designated place within the living room, which helps contain the chaos and protects the rest of your beautiful, durable, stylish sanctuary. For so long, the message to parents has been one of sacrifice, sacrifice your style, sacrifice your sanity, and just wait. But the most exciting thing about where design is heading in 2026 is that it finally catches up on how we actually live as normal families. The most beautiful living rooms aren't the sterile, perfect ones. They are the ones that are deeply personal, layered with story, and designed for comfort. They embrace rich, forgiving colors. They are filled with soft, sinking furnitures you can actually use. They are layered with durable, washable, and touchable textures, and they have smart, beautiful solutions for hiding all the stuff of life. This isn't about creating a living room that is toddler proof. It's about creating a living room that's toddler ready, a space that is not just beautiful to look at, but beautiful to live in, a space that can handle the spills, the faults, and the joyful chaos. So go ahead, choose that deep green paint, buy the giant modular sofa, and let your kids live in your living room. The best trends of 2026 are designed for exactly that.